here, and then I'll graduate you into some wedge irons. Now you have 2 7-irons.
Yeah, you know why? Shaft difference. I was trying to figure out which shaft I hit better. One's my old, the KBS are my old
They're
ones.
very different.
I know.
They couldn't be more different.
I know. KBS are my old ones,
Yep.
and the rifle shafts are the newer ones. I've never been fitted for clubs. Number one, KBS, both of us use set of clubs.
This is what you used to have.
I used to have, yeah. I used to, I bought those from somebody, sight unseen, because I needed some new clubs. Probably was not a smart thing to do.
We could probably get away with it in an iron, maybe a little bit more than we would off of, say, a driver. But yeah, at the end of the day, going through fitting, finding out what works is super important. This guy right here, this is specifically designed to be a high launch shaft that has a little bit more spin on it.
Really?
The KBS we have here is about the lowest launch, lowest spinning shaft on the market.
So what makes them lower? Is it the kick point?
Part of it is kick point.
Where's the kick point? If it's high, it spins more?
So in this case, this is a great example. This one, we can see the way they designed it actually has these micro steps.
Right.
And then there's a little space right here. This particular shaft is designed to bend mostly right in through here, but it's designed to get higher. Now, other shafts are going to bend in different places. Now, technically, if you talk to people in the shaft world, they're going to tell you that all the bend happens right here.
No, I know better.
Well, they'll tell you that while we might feel it in different places, this midsection is what makes all the difference.
Okay.
But that said, the other thing could be weight. This is a 110 gram shaft. This one is a 90 gram shaft. So if we have 20 more grams of material, it's going to make the shaft heavier. We're going to make the wall thicker. And the thicker the wall is, it brings the flight down so it's no longer as flexible. We can also do it with things like the diameter. Taking the diameter of the button, making it wider, makes it more stiff, brings the flight down. So there's a lot. It's the material, it's the flex, it's the player who's swinging it, the head that's on it.
Right.
So this is our 7-iron. This is our current gamer. This is with that XP95 shaft. And that's the left miss that you've been describing?
Yep.
Do you find that happens more off of the tee or more into greens?
Off the tee. Without a doubt.
So while we're here, let's check the fitting. They've been playing with them for a while. Let's see where we're at. You are just over 6 foot.
Yep.
So we want this to be at least 37 inches, which it is.
Okay.
We could probably get away with going slightly longer. It's not the end of the world. We're talking like within a quarter inch on the length. Now, your wrist hangs 35 and a half, about 36 inches.
Yep. Yeah, long arms.
So let's see what this club is built at. Luckily, Titleist has a little bit more upright angles compared to other brands. However, this is a very flat club. So what do I mean by that? So if I screw this guy on,
You're talking about the lie angle, right?
the lie angle. Yeah, so if we look right here, this is showing us you have a lie angle of 61 degrees.
Okay.
Standard on this club is 62 and a half.
Okay.
And I would want you to go even higher than that.
Really? Yeah, okay.
Well, so where your wrists hang, if we look at your height at about 6'1", you're right on that edge where we consider going a little bit longer. But where your wrists hang, about 35 inches, 35 and a half, you see when we draw these two lines together, you fall in these green areas, 2 degrees upright. This is based off of a 62-degree 7-iron. So this is saying that you should be a 64-degree 7-iron. Yes, your toe is way down. what's interesting.
What does that result in?
Exactly. And what is that resulting in? So we've only hit 2 shots with it, but we want to know your strike location.
Right.
It makes sense that you're hitting it off of the toe. Your toe is just hanging down. So by raising that lie angle, there is a chance that we will see a change in impact. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on the club fitting side of things, but just know we can't bend this club to get it where I need it.
Gotcha.
I can get it close. I can bend it a little bit upright.
I got you.
I can add an extension to it.
Yeah, what is this one? What's the other one like?
So they're all going to be a little bit different.
Okay.
Every club is about a half a degree apart from each other.
Yeah.
So first thing I want to know is, what can I get this back to?
Okay.
So I probably can't get it exactly where you need it, but if we can move in the right direction, that alone will help. So I just give it a little bit. We're back up to about 62.5. So we're back up to Titleist's standard.
Why was somebody flat?
Well, so like I play too flat. So because I'm shorter and my arms hang way lower than yours.
Oh,
so because we
gotcha.
have almost 6 or 7 inch different, we have to change that angle by several degrees.
Okay.
Now, this one actually moved very easily. I was quite surprised. So this should now, yeah, see how we got it to 64? So we were able to get 3 degrees out of it. It was actually quite a bit.
It's amazing.
Now, I want you to hit it. Let's see if we notice a difference in terms of our strike location. It might not change the right or left part of it, but in theory, we're gonna see a better strike.
You know, that brings back to mind. I had my clubs fitted once. I first bought my second club back in 1996. They were Titleist black diamonds, oversized.
The DCIs?
DCIs,
Yep,
yes.
yep.
And he changed the line. That's how I remember that term.
Yeah, yep.
And I don't know what it was, but he changed it for sure.
So your static fit is plus a ½ inch, 2 degrees upright. That's what statically you fit out to.
Okay.
Now it still went left. However,
I was going.
it sounded better.
It did sound better. It sounded much better.
Your smash factor, check this out. Your first 2 shots, your smash factor